Hi guys, Miss Rare Beauty is back, and I'm back with another video. Today is a client makeup tutorial day. So this is Simone. She's a model and she's here to get her makeup done for a shoot. So I'm gonna leave her information down below in the description box. Okay, so let's get started. So we're starting off with the brows. We're going to use our handy dandy BH Cosmetics Studio Brow Palette. And we're starting off with the darkest shade. We're going to put that more towards the end of the brow. And then once we get to the inner part of the brow, we're going to take like a medium brown, like a lighter brown than what I'm already using. And we're going to do like the fade effect on the brows. Okay, she already has pretty good brows, you know, just fill them in, make them that Instagram on fleek brow. So we're going to do the same thing to the other brow. We're just going to start light and then end dark like usual. And I'm just using BH Cosmetics, the pink palette, I think it was called. It's an angle, you know, an angle brow brush, whatever you call it. Now I'm using my spoolie just to brush everything, blend all the colors all together. Then I'm going to be taking my NYX concealer palette. I love this palette, y'all. Like, I'm already hitting pan. Y'all gonna see in a minute. Like, look at the NYX. Watch. Look. Pan on like 4 different ones, y'all. I love this palette so much. So we're going to take that concealer and we're going to clean under her brows and on top of her brows. And as you can see, we all chatting it up and stuff. We were just reminiscing, all that good stuff. We were laughing, having fun. I had so much fun recording this. It was on the whim, you guys. Like, she came in, I was like, I'm going to record you. She said, I'm down. Okay, I was like, yes. So, we having so much fun right now. So, I'm just going to finish cleaning up her brow. I'm going to clean on top of it just to have that, like I said, fleeky brow. Now we're going to do the other brow the same exact way, nothing special. You guys see me do my eyebrows all the time. If you haven't, the link is right there in the card on the top right. Now we're going to take that same concealer, we're going to put that all over her eyelids, and we're going to use that as a primer or base, whatever you want to call it. And I think this method is pretty good. Using like the expensive like eye primers is not necessary if you don't want them or, you know, desire to use them. Just use some concealer, make sure you blend it out really good. I'm using a brush from BH Cosmetics as well. It's one of their pro brush sets. Now I'm just using my Delium Tools doe foot brush, and we're just going to add a little Mercier powder just to set that concealer because we don't want any creasing, you guys. So make sure you pack it. Well, I'm packing it on. I don't know what y'all do, but I pack it on just to make sure there's no creasing. Now we're going to take my E30 or E45. What is this brush from Sigma? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The famous E40. Oh yeah, E40 brush from Sigma. And we're going to use this light pink, like a peachy tone as a transition color from Morphe. The 35O palette. I love that palette, y'all. Like, I'm about to hit pan on some of them too. Like, this palette though, like, Morphe, hit me up though. So unfortunately my camera cut off right after this and I did not get the whole eye situation, but as y'all can see right here, we just went with like a red creasy kind of look and like a new base on the eyelid. But right now I'm adding my Inglot liner. I know my big old bun is in the way. It's okay though. Check that purple out though. No, but anyway, we're going to start off with the liner. So we're going to give her a nice dramatic wing. She was going for a real glamorous Instagram face. Okay, that's what she was going for. So we're giving her that nice, good wing liner. So now we're just going to do the same thing to the other eye and make a bomb wing liner for her. Inglot is the best, y'all. Like, Inglot is the bombest liner ever. So We're just going to clean up the end of the wing of the brow. Just make sure it's like a perfect point. And that's all. Now we're just going to apply lashmakeup.com lashes. I totally forgot the name of the lashes, but I will insert a picture of them. Now we're just going to apply my Ember Release, my creamy moisturizer slash primer. It's like a 2-in-1. I love this stuff, you guys, so much. It makes your skin real nice and smooth and ready for application, okay? So I'm just going to apply that everywhere, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then we're just going to let it sit on our face for a couple of minutes. Now after we let it sit, we're going to just apply our BH Cosmetics liquid foundation. And we're just going to mix a couple of shades and find her right shade. And we're going to be using the NYX multi-purpose brush for the application. And I really love this brush actually for foundation. It gives nice coverage. It doesn't soak it all up at all. So you guys should get this NYX multi-purpose brush. So after we use the brush, I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender. I'm just going to make sure there's no harsh lines anywhere or any streaking or anything like that. That is just to blend it out even more. So now we're going to take our black opals foundation stick. I melted them down and put them in a pot. I did it kind of like similar to my DIY lipsticks. So if you guys didn't see that, it's right there. But I think it's in the color Cool Tan, and I'm using that to highlight. Applying it, I'm just going to use and go in with my beauty blender just to blend it all out so you can get a flawless, seamless look. Blending is key, guys. Blending, blend, blending all day. Now I'm just gonna go in with my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I love this powder so much. We're gonna go under the eyes. We're gonna go to her chin, all the places that we highlight. So her chin, her forehead. We have a lot of powder going down right there, but we're just gonna blend it on out. I'm going to go down the nose, and then we're going to set the rest of her face with Laura Mercier powder before we contour, because you never want to contour when her face still has liquid on it. You want to set everything before you contour. So now I'm just going to take, what is this brush? My Morphe brush. I don't know what to call this, but I think it's like a pro blending brush from Morphe. And we're going to take that and we're going to contour. I'm using the Hoola first. Hoola is kind of, it's like a simple contour on her skin tone. So I wanted to start off with that. You always want to start lightest to darkest. As you can see later on in the video, I am going to darken up her contour a little bit more. But now I'm just going to brush away all that setting powder. And I'm just using, what brush is this? Oh my gosh. I think it's the Morphe brush. Y'all, excuse me for not remembering all these brush names, y'all. I use so many. I have so many. Now I'm just gonna spray her face, just take away a little bit of that powder feel. And now we're gonna start on the lips. As y'all can see, that Laura Mercier was giving me ash. Like, oh my god, it was so much. I really thought I was that ashy, but no. So I'm starting off with NYX brown liner. It's like a light brown. I just wanted to use that as more of a transition liner, and I'm just going to be adding a Velvet Teddy onto her. Actually, that is not Velvet Teddy, that is Maybelline, and that's so nude, or that's nude. She wanted a more nude look, and I was trying to go for the same color that's on her eyes. So we achieved that just a little bit, but I did notice that I wanted to go a little bit more reddish, more purplish, kind of like how her eyes are. So as you can see in the next scene, I'm going to be using my MAC Night Moth lip liner just to darken up the edges, and then I'm going to apply a little bit more of the lipstick just to blend it out. See, I'm using the Night Moth right here. And that's just to darken it up just a little bit more, and then we're just going to use the lipstick to blend it on out. And the lip brush that I'm using is from BH Cosmetics again. Y'all, BH Cosmetics, y'all is sleeping on BH Cosmetics. Like, they brushes, man. I got so many brush palettes. It's crazy. Y'all sleeping on them though. But I'm just going to blend that on out. And as you can see, we got a pretty close color to that eye. I really enjoyed this lip. This lip combo was everything. And girl, she was giving me life looking at this camera. I was like, yes, girl, you better work. So now, as you can see, I'm darkening up that contour. Throughout the video, I'm gonna keep darkening up that contour just to my liking. And that's the NYX contour palette as well. And I'm just using the same brush from Morphe. So now I'm just taking Anastasia Glow Kit and I'm mixing Bubbly, Dipped in Glow, or Dipped in Gold, Sunburst. I'm mixing all those colors just to give her a nice, good highlight. And I love this palette, y'all. I love it for myself. I love it for her. Like, look at that lip. Look at that lip. Now I'm just going to set and spray her face with my Urban Decay setting spray just to seal everything in. Look at her. Look at her though. So here I'm spraying the Urban Decay setting spray. It's my favorite spray, you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love this video. And don't forget to find your rare beauty. Mwah. Thank you guys.